Hello students, today we'll be doing the remaining part of chapter number 5 and please come to page number 48. We'll be starting with using action buttons. This topic is left, so we have to do this. So using action button, if you see on page number 48 what it is written in PowerPoint. We have the facility to link web page, email addresses, file, slides, and some presentation as well as in different presentations. This can be done by using hyperlinks and action buttons. So in this topic, we'll be seeing how hyperlinks or action buttons will be used in a slide. Action buttons are built in shape. Please underline that. Action button are built in shape with you add a presentation and set a link to another slide. So action button is a built-in shape with which we can add a presentation and set a link, and we can also create a link between one slide to another slide, or we can play sound also or perform some other action also. Now, how you can also assign actions to clip art, pictures and text graphics. When one clicks on or hovers the mouse pointer on the button, and the selected action will appear. Now how to use the action buttons, how we will use that, and how it will be connected to another slide, we'll be seeing that. Now what you do, suppose these are the slide which I've created. If you see in the this presentation, I've created 3 slides. This is my first slide. In this first slide, what I'll do, I'll go to the insert tab, click in the insert tab and click on the shapes button. When you click on the shapes button, this dialog box will appear with number of shapes are there, like lines, rectangle, basic shape, arrow buttons, equations, flowcharts, and the last one, if you see, this is the last option where we can see the action buttons. Now the which action button which you want, you take that action button. Suppose I want this one. Okay, the next one, this is known as the next button. So I'll click on that. You select this. Once you select it, see your mouse pointer. Now just check your mouse pointer. It has been changed into plus sign. Now the mouse pointer has been changed into the plus sign. Now what you do, you click on any of the slides. Suppose in this slide I want to add, suppose here I want to add, what you do, you click here and you drag your mouse over the slide. So once you drag it, this will appear, and once you release it, this dialog box will appear. This is action setting dialog box. Now action setting, it is asking this for this button what action it will perform. Let us say first one is mouse click, next one is mouse over. Mouse click means on clicking on this with the mouse, what action will be performed. Next is mouse over, hovering the mouse over that, what actions will be performed. Let us see this one, mouse click. What you do, you click on the hyperlink button. This radio button is there, you select that and you select what choice you want. Okay, suppose I want, for this button I want the next slide button. I have checked that. Next, click on play sound. Now after means when you click that button, what sound it will create. Let us say the sound which it creates is, okay, let us say applause. Let us say applause, and we click OK. In this slide also we have created. In the next slide also, let us so let us insert another action button here in the next slide also. So next, let's take the next one only. Okay, again you click it here. Once you release it, this will appear. Again next slide, sound. Now here which sound you want. Let us say a chime, this one I want, and I click OK. Now the last one, let us say in the last one we don't want anything. Okay, so these are the things which I require. Now how to see that? What you do, you click on F5 or just go to the slideshow button. I click on the slideshow button. Now how my slide will be changed from one slide to another. So what I'll do, I'll click on this button. If you see here, this button is there, no? In this button, when you click on this button, this slide will change into the next slide. See, you can hear the sound also. The applause sound is there. Now again next slide is there. In the next slide also one button is there. When you click on this button, The next slide will come, see, and the sound also you've seen. So next slide has come. So this is how, and this is how you can use the action buttons in your PowerPoint. I hope you have understood this, how to use your action button in the PowerPoint. Now, importing data from Word. How you will import data from Word? So for that, what we'll do, we'll take a new, let us take a new presentation. Okay, let us take a blank presentation and let us change the design also. This, let us change the background. I want this background, and let us change the layout of this tab. I want blank slide to come. Okay, now I want to add a, what I want to do, I want to add a text in this slide. So what I'll do, I'll click on the insert tab and I'll click on the text box and I'll click here. Okay, and I'll type the text. Let us say text which I've entered is software. Okay, this is the text which I wanted to enter. Let us increase the size of this text. I want it in middle. Let us say, okay, let us make it bold. Okay, red color. Let us increase the size also. Let us say size is this one, 44, and let us drag it into the center. All right, so this is the software which I created. All right, now let us give the background. If you want to give the background, you can give. If you don't want, leave it. Then let us write down the definition of software. Okay, let us write the definition. Again, go to insert, again text box. Here let us type the definition. Okay, so definition of software, what we will write down, software is a set of instructions. Let us write down that software okay, we have created this slide. The slide heading is software. Let us make it in middle. The slide heading is software, and this is the definition for software which we have created. Now what you do, just minimize this screen. Okay, just minimize it. All right, let us minimize it. Presentation one will close. No will do. Okay, we have opened presentation 2. Okay, what you do, you go to Word button. Okay, let us go to the MS Word. You click on start button and you click on Microsoft Word. Once you click on Microsoft Word, what you do, okay, you start typing something. Okay, what you have to type, it is on page number 5.1. If you see the figure 5.1, you have to type that thing in MS Word. So what you do, type the text as shown on figure 5.10. Now click on the close outline view button. Okay, what you do, select the view tab. All right, if you first you do what, open Microsoft Word and click on the view tab. After clicking on the view tab, click on outline. What you do, click on outline button in the document view. Once you click the outline button in the document view, it will be shown like this. Okay, now what you do, this bullet will come and start typing. What you have to type, what is written in figure 5.10, same thing. So let us type that. So first it types types of software, first thing. Then after that, same thing, what it is written, just type it. Okay, what it is written, just type it on MS Word. Okay, so how it was on page number 5.10, in this figure 5.10 on page number 49, I have typed same as it is. You also have to do that. After doing that, what you have to do, just see this button, close outline view button. Okay, it is there. So just what you have to do, you click on that close outline view button. Once you do it, it will be seen like this. Now your document will be seen like this. Okay, now what you do, you select the first thing, that is type of software. Okay, and in this styles group, in the home tab, select heading 1. Okay, it is already selected, so this is heading 1, I've already selected. Now what you do, for application, again next thing, what you select, system software, and you choose heading 2. And for application software, again you choose heading 2. Okay, again example 1, heading 1, example 1 is heading 1. Then system software, select system software, heading 2, operating system, heading 2, and application software, heading 2. Then last one is Microsoft Word, select that, heading 3, Paint, select that, heading 3, and Scratch, select that, heading 3. Once you have done that, what you do, you go to the file button, click on save as, and you save it. So it is named as types of software. You just give the path where you want to save it. I want to save it on the desktop, and click on save. Now it is saved. After saving it, close it. Done. Word work is over. Now come to your PowerPoint slide, which you have already created. Software I have already created. So come to that. Now what you do, what you have to do it, I'll tell you that you click on the, okay, so now click on the new slide drop down menu of the home tab and select slides from outline option. Okay, so what you do, okay, what you do, you go to the view button, okay, and click on the view button. Now if you see here, presentation views, first is the normal, second is the slide sorter. Click in on the slide sorter, come to the slide sorter view. Now what you do, you click on home tab. Once you click on home tab, you click on new slide button. This new slide button is there, you click on that, and in that you see the selection slide from outline. If you see the slides from outline, you click on slides from outline. Now that file, word file which we have created, we have to open that. So this has come by default. Click on the types of software and click on insert. When you click on insert, just see the action. All right, now what you have seen, two slides have automatically came. Now if you click on the normal view, let us go to the view tab and click on the normal view. Let us see that. See, this is the first slide which we have created, and these are the two slides. If you remember, the types of software, system and application are the one. Just see example, system software, applications, operating system, application software. In application software, three parts are there: Microsoft Word, Paint and Scratch. This we have created in Word, but what has happened, now we have imported that Word file in our Microsoft PowerPoint. So this is how we can import the Word file into Microsoft PowerPoint. Automatically two slides are created. So this also you have to do it. Now next one is viewing our presentation. How to view the presentation? First one is normal view. So this view which you see it, this view is known as the normal view. Second, we have already done, that is slide sorter view. See, this is the slide sorter view. Number of the slides are given 1, 2 and 3. Only 3 slides we have done. So 3 slides are already created. We can rearrange the slides also. You can drag the slide. आप लोग first slide को end में, end slide को first में ला सकते हैं. So you want this slide to come here, just you have to drag from your mouse. Okay, select that file and drag from your mouse. Just you have to do that. That also you can do in your slide sorter view. Now if you see, if you come to the normal view, if you want to see the outline view, what you do, you click here. With the slides, it is another option that is known as outline. You click on that. This is the outline view. If you see here, see, this is the outline view. You can click here and create notes also. Okay, what is about the slide, that also you can write it down. All right, then next one is slide sorter. I've told you what is that. Then next one is note page view. If you click here, this is the note page view. This is also the one view which you can see. And the last one is the slideshow. That is also you can see. This is the slideshow view. This button is there. One button is here. Second, you can press F5 also. Third, you can click here. Okay, if you can click here, from here also you can see the slideshow. Okay, so this is how we can see the slideshow of a slide. Understood? Now next topic which we have to see, that the next topic is slide master. Next topic is slide master. So what you have to do, you just click on the slide master. This is the slide master. Just click here. When you click on the slide master, there are different templates which will come on your screen. Different types of templates which come on your screen. See, so many templates are there. Here you can edit what you want to edit. This is the slide title placeholder. This is the title placeholder. Here you can edit, you can delete. All right, here you can delete it. Suppose you want to delete and we want to write down software about software. Okay, so we can write down here software. Here also we can edit. Suppose here this is the template which is given. In this style we can type. Suppose software, here we can write down the definition. So it is a set of instructions. Okay, this we can write down. Then here second level, in the second level we can write down the examples. Let us say okay, we can write down application software, and in the application third level, here we can add anything. Let us say Microsoft, the Word. Here we can write down Paint. Here we can write down Scratch. Okay, many things we can add. So this is the template which is given to us. We can change according to our needs. So according to this template only we can change the settings, and other different templates are also given here. Also you can use these templates to write down the, or to get, you can edit the slides. Okay, this is all about master slide. Now if you come to page number 53, just come to page number 53. What you see there, just see on page number 53 what it is written. It is written that, just see the point number fifth one. Okay, point number point number fourth, you just see, click on the themes button in the editing themes group. Okay, what do? You close this one first. Okay, before closing it, just click on the themes button. Here, this is the themes button. Just click on this. Now if you want to add any theme in your slides, you can add that. Let us add this slide, this theme to your slide. Okay, let us select this one. Okay, all right. If you see the next of the set of slides, this is the master slide of these. Okay, this is the master slide of these. This one, if you see here, this one, so this one is the master slide, and other slides are the sub slides of this master slide. So ये master slide है, बाकी सारी जो हैं वो क्या है, sub slides हैं. Alright, so same type of themes you can see in other slides as well. You can change the color also. Okay, you can edit from here. You can change the color, different colors you can give. Alright, see, you can give different colors to your themes. We can change it from the colors. We can change the different colors. See, from here also again, if you want to change it, you can change it. Different color styles we can give to your master slide, and other slides accordingly it will be changed. So this is how you will give the color to your particular style. Now background styles also you can give. Okay, which background style you want, that also you can give. Formatting also you can do. All right, anything which you want. Suppose let us say gradient fill you want to give. Let us preset the color. Okay, let us give this color, and you apply to all. You do, once you do apply to all, see, all the gradients will be changed. So this is how you will be changed, or you will edit your master slide. Once it is, see, it is written click to edit the master slide. So this is the master slide, rest other slides are the sub slides of the master slide. Now if you click on this master slide, okay, see, others master slides also been changed. So this is the master slides, and other slides are known as the, see, this is the master slide, others are the sub slides of these slides. So this is how you can do the changes in your master slides. So please go through this, do these also, this topic also on your computer if you have. Please watch this video carefully. Okay, and from next time onwards, our class will be on Friday. So please watch the timetable carefully. So for the timing from this day, I will be sending you video. Just go through this video carefully. If you don't understand, watch this video 2-3 times, then it will be clear to you. Okay, after doing that, close it, done, it will be over. So this is how you can do the master slide option on your presentation. I hope this chapter is clear to you. I'll be sending you the question answers and the exercises to you. Whenever we'll meet next time will be the test. I'll be sending you homework also. Thank you.